Yeah, we had it was like you said, it was my way too fast.
Traditional Thanksgiving? Did anybody get crazy with
No,
any
we keep it
recipes?
pretty traditional, man. We've got the Thanksgiving. I mean the turkey.
Yeah.
We have some beef. We also have some ham, some lima beans. One thing that I think was missing this year, and I didn't even notice it until after Cindy had mentioned it to me, was just regular mashed potatoes.
Yeah, just regular.
Yeah, we
Would you
had some
have sweet
yams, some
potato?
delicious
Oh,
old sweet
yeah, yeah,
potatoes. Yeah, I love that. And it just kind of
sure.
goes well with it. But we don't really. And now that I think about it, I don't know if we've actually traditionally ever had. Is that our mashed potatoes or sweet potatoes? Do you have both,
Well,
or do you roll with
we
one?
we we have mashed potatoes, and there's got to be either some. When I grew up, it was always just like a can of yams. You know what I'm talking about with all the heavy syrup and
Yeah,
it was a can of that, maybe two. That depending on how many people were coming over, and they would just dump those into like a pan, and then just like sprinkle. I'm sure they added some brown sugar. So who knows? My family loves sweet stuff. You can tell. And then they would just like sprinkle like the mini marshmallows over top of it. And that's what I always thought of was like sweet potatoes or whatever. And when I met Jen and I told her that, I was like, hey, a lot of things that I made, my recipes, we're not using any longer.
right.
And pretty much as soon as I did them the first time, it was like, that was it, no more. But she makes a great, like, actually cooks the sweet potatoes and mashes everything up like mashed potatoes, but then makes this casserole and puts like this really nice stuff over top of it, and like candied stuff or something, and they're really good. But yeah, to your point, yes, mashed potatoes I think have to be the mashed potatoes and gravy, and and then some kind of sweet potatoes. So you got to have both, I guess.
Yeah, we didn't have, but that's my point. We didn't have the mashed potatoes this year. Didn't even notice until it was over. I think we were headed back. And she was like, you know what? We were missing something this year. That and I think it was regular green beans. I think we were missing that also.
See, I said that too because that was Jen's family. They're a little more fancy than my side of the family.
Uh,
So, like, if you're getting beans, it's some kind of I don't know, like a name I've never heard of. And not to say it's bad. It's just sometimes you just want regular beans. And I said, and I make a good big pot of green beans with a little bit of ham in it and stuff like
right.
your grandmother or somebody would have made. You know what I mean? And I wanted some of those. And I think my sister-in-law was looking for some stuff to bring, and she mentioned two things. She'd bring the beans, and she'd bring the pumpkin pie or pumpkin or whatever. And I was like, all right, well, let me just stop you there because I don't need anything fancy as far as a pumpkin pie goes. I said I don't give a if it's a Sara Lee and you heat it
Right.
up. Just don't get fancy with the pumpkin pie. That's all I'm saying. That was something I always look forward to. And I've had some good like fancy pumpkin pies, but it doesn't need to be because sometimes they're not good.
Right.
So, but anyway, there's one she left it for me. Uh,
Oh,
I haven't actually tried it yet because Jen made these really great little like carrot cake cupcakes, but they're really good because they're it's like it's carrot cake cupcakes from scratch. Everything Jen makes is going to be from scratch. Nothing's like boxed or anything, which I hate. Well, I love, but I hate because every measuring spoon, every measuring cup, everything is dirty. You
right.
know, and my what I'm trying to do is help by my me by helping because all I did was the turkey, so I wanted to do something else. So I'm trying to keep dishes going. Damn.
Right. The measuring spoon after
Yeah,
measuring cup after
yeah,
measuring spoon after measuring cup.
everything.
You were on
But
it.
yeah, but she put candied pistachios, which she candied them
Ooh,
herself on top of the carrot cake. So it was really good stuff. So I haven't tried the pumpkin
interesting.
pie. Anyway, um, no, I asked you if
Well,
anything was crazy fancy because we were going to go to her mom's house, like maybe the one of the first few years Jen and I were together, and her mom said, "Well, we're not going to do turkey. We're going to do that chili that has the chocolate in it." And I was like, "What the?" I was like, "No, man, you got to have turkey or at least ham." To me, turkey is a
stable.
stable one.
Yeah.
So, but not, if you want to have chili on the side, I'm all for it, man. 'Cause,
Mm.
Anyway,
The carrot cake is not my jam. I'll be honest with you. I'm not
it's
a
usually
big
not
carrot
mine.
cake guy. It's just a well, like you like raisins.
I
Some
do.
people
You
have
don't like raisins?
no, and some people have carrot. Is it raisins in carrot cake?
Yeah, she puts like the golden raisin, but she boils the raisins or something to make them big and plump or something. Because I'm like, is that apple? She's like, no, it's a raisin. I was like, oh, all right. I thought that.
You're like, oh, this is a
Yeah,
apple from the orchard of
yeah. It's a,
Raised
yeah,
Mountain, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah. Just making sure it wasn't a bug or something. Oh,
I
no.
love it. I love it.